Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, just going through the comments. Good to see so many beautiful faces, some new ones today that weren't able to get on the live yesterday. So beautiful. Take a minute, especially if you're new here and weren't here yesterday. Just choose into this experience in the comment section, really locking in that this is your experience. Whatever you're meant to get into, out of this experience is exactly perfect for you. Yeah, we have more people hopping on. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just checking into the comment section, feeling into everybody choosing in. Welcome, Jeff, into this space. We'll get into him in a second, yeah? Welcoming in the beautiful masculine into this space. But before we do, let's just start with 3 cleansing breaths here. Pause this really quickly. So we just rub our hands together, really get settled into our space if you're not settled in yet. Just take a minute to settle in, moving this energy and this chi in around us. And then placing this energy on our hearts as we take a big inhale through our nose, filling up our lungs, our bellies, expanding our ribs, sipping at the top. And exhale out our mouths. 2 more here. Inhale. Really filling. Sipping at the top a little bit more. And exhale. And 1 more. Inhale through our nose and our bellies, allowing that oxygen to really seep down into our toes. Sip at the top and exhale. Calling upon our angels and guides, our archangels, our highest selves from all the corners of the world as we connect together, connecting and finding our power. Thanking the internet gods for the clear connection, for the clear sound, and for the clear connection to our self-power today. Aho. Okay, so how are we feeling, especially after today? How is everyone feeling? Is everyone ready for breath work? Have you never done breath work? So good. Excited and anxious. Ready, feeling so good. Amazing. Yesterday was phenomenal. It was so beautiful to have, I think, 300 plus of you on live, really getting to know each other, really going deep, really committing to saying yes to ourselves, really committing to saying yes to, finding the energy within us. So many breakthroughs yesterday. It was amazing, beautiful. I did the sacred rebel breath work you did. Can't wait for this one. Yeah, beautiful. If you've done this before, beautiful. Amazing. I'm witnessing you all in this as I just drop some kapal here. And if you have any kind of clearing space, if you want to light that incense or some kapal in your space. Feeling so ready and excited. Yeah, beautiful. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. Yesterday, we connected back to our power, right? We really started to understand, started to feel the thread of our power. And today, we get to connect to yet another piece of our power, which is our breath, our pranayama, our life force. The cool thing about what we have within us, the cool thing about the elements within us, the cool thing about the power within us is that really, literally, we have it all. It's just unlocking it and remembering it. And Jeff and I are going to guide you into a really special sacred moment today. So first of all, congratulations for taking time for yourselves to really, really go there. Yesterday was recorded, and if you missed it, it was emailed you. The link was emailed. And today, after this, we will also record this one and send them both to you in the email. Yeah. So I'm curious, who's never done breath work before? And even, I guess we can ask another question, who's never done Rebel Breathwork before? Just specify maybe, just so we can kind of feel. Yeah. New, never. Beautiful. Amazing. New to the Rebel. Amazing. Incredible. So Jeff is going to explain a little bit more into the breath work, but I want to explain a little bit as to why Rebel Breathwork. Why did Jeff and I decide to combine forces and create a new modality? The cool thing about anything, yoga, literally anything you do, weightlifting, anything that has to do with your soma and your body, is once you really understand the practice that you have within you, and honestly, it's really once you understand the power within you, once you understand all of these different things, you get to mold and create something so powerful that works for your body. And that's what I teach in Sacred Rebels, and that's why I teach Rebel Breathwork, because for me, breathwork has been so powerful. And yet I wanted to mold it into creating all of the elements, bringing all of the elements together. So we bring in the earth body, obviously with our breath, but also our soma. So we start with movement, actually. And then we go into air, mind. At the end, we do a really beautiful inner child work meditation to bring it all together. And then our water, soul, and really what we're connecting to is our soul, our highest selves, and what really connects with us and ourselves in these practices. And then we also bring it into our womb and our fire by just igniting the fire within us. Our throat is connected directly to our cervix, to our yonis, to our womb portals. They actually have the same muscle mechanics. And so being able to really express ourselves fully with no hesitations, unapologetically, help us speak our truths, would ultimately help us reconnect to our wombs and our creative portals. It's absolutely okay to do this while you're on your moon. In fact, it's super beneficial, super powerful. If you have any heart conditions or you're pregnant, I would recommend just kind of watching. I don't want you guys to go super deep into the sympathetic part, which Jeff will explain. So I'll explain a little bit more of breath work, and then Jeff will explain more as well. But Rebel Breathwork specifically, we start with the earth, the body. We start with just a little bit of movement. And really what this does is it just brings us presence. It grounds us. It helps us feel like, okay, we're safe. Because a lot of things that we store, or that the chatter in our mind, we feel like everything's stored here when actually it's stored within our muscles and our bones. So being able to move and flow through that is really important. And if you're kind of sitting in a chair right now, if you're not on the ground, while we're instructing you, if you want to just make your way to the ground, if you're participating, that'd be great. And then we go into our different breathwork sessions, which Jeff will explain. And then we take you through the breath work to the inner child hypno session and end with a really powerful sound bath which also connects all the elements within us as well. So we have a playlist that we will be guiding with, and then also we have really beautiful instruments that we will be using as well. Jeff?
Hi, ladies. Thanks for letting me be here with all of you. If you are either at work or driving or on a walk or basically in a situation to where you're not home and able to either sit or lay down, it's totally fine. You can just listen in and kind of treat it like a meditation, because a lot of the cues and things that we'll be saying can be in ways treated like a meditation. So I just want to invite all of you who aren't at home that you can still participate. So breath work. There's lots of different modalities of things that we can do as humans here on Earth to be able to process things, to be able to let go of whether it's trauma or false beliefs, whatever you want to call it. You can do obviously all the way into like plant medicine. You can do regular like meeting with a psychiatrist. You can do meditation. Breath work is one of those. Breathwork is an amazing way to be able to allow us to let go of stuff that's stored inside of our body. So The way that we as humans handle things around us is we have our instincts. So when something happens to us, our body first reacts to that thing. Um, think of like even something as like touching like a hot stove. Um, you touch a hot stove, your body reacts to it. Then you have an emotion associated with that reaction, and then you finally have a thought associated with the two of those. And most of the time, we spend time focusing on fixing the thoughts in our mind, where breath work allows us to be able to address the original instincts and emotions that have then created those thoughts. So through breath work, what it does is it gets our body into a state or a frequency to where our nervous system, basically our electrical system within our body, is then able to release and express. Now, the way of expressing can look very different for everyone. You've probably seen videos online of people doing breath work, and a lot of the ones that they show are the dramatic ones where they're like rage screaming. You can rage scream, you can cry, you can laugh, and you can also just do nothing. And all of those experiences are all great. So don't think that, oh, I didn't express anything, I must have not done it right. That's not the case. Every experience is a good experience. So there's not a right or wrong experience when doing breath work. So the focus of breath work, like I said, is to get our body into that frequency, into that's in the ability to then be able to release. I like to use the visualization of picture like taking like a rug and you vibrate it and you see like all the stuff, all the dirt, all everything kind of come out of it. That's basically what we're doing with our body. We're getting it into that frequency, that vibration, where then it allows things to express. So get curious during the breath work that if you feel something, just play with it. If you feel that like kind of like maybe like a moaning coming out of your mouth, like a that's usually you're on the verge of like kind of either crying or rage screaming and letting it out. And it's totally fine. It's great. Afterwards, you're going to feel amazing because then you've been able to just let go of something that you're holding on to inside your body. So how it works is you can either sit up or you can lay down, or in some cases you can even stand up. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I prefer laying down. It allows me to be able to open up my stomach and my chest and everything to be able to get the air going. But the biggest thing is I want you guys to visualize that there's someone's hand on your stomach, and your whole goal is to lift their hand up into the air, up to the ceiling. So when you inhale, what you want to do is you want to inhale through your mouth and really fill the belly, and then you exhale through your mouth. And then you want to focus on clearing. We're clearing, we're making space, we're letting go, and then we bring in more air to fill the belly and then to let it go. Everyone's going to have their own pace, so don't think that you have to keep to a certain beat or rhythm or keep to the music. It's all just getting air in and getting air out. That's the biggest thing that you want to focus on. So we will do that for 2 rounds. Those 2 rounds, that's the sympathetic, we're addressing the sympathetic nervous system. That's basically your fight or flight nervous system at work. We are getting our body into that state to where then stuff will then be released. So you'll do 2 rounds of that. In between those rounds, we're going to do a breath hold. Those are really powerful because they're like a really incredible meditation, because you'll be amazed at how long you can hold your breath. And I will guide you through that process, and I'll explain everything along the way. But during the breath hold, I want you to go inward and to really think about some of the cues that we will give you during those breath holds. So then after those 2 rounds, then we enter the parasympathetic nervous system. That is like where we're calm and we're kind of winding down. And the breath on that one changes to inhale in through the nose and then exhale out through the mouth. And same thing, just bring the air in and then bring the air out. You don't have to be as aggressive with filling the belly on that portion. But to go back, the most important part that I want all of you guys to focus on is just filling the belly. That's the most important part. You got to get in as much oxygen and air as you can, and you got to get as much out as you can. And then if along the way, if you're feeling uncomfortable or like a tightness in maybe your lips, your mouth, your fingers maybe feel like they're crampy or tingly, some people who have done breath work before and have experience with it, they might like that. That's called tetany. Basically, you've over-oxygenated your blood and you're more or less just cramping up. Some people really like that feeling. I invite you, if you're new to it, to just take your foot off the gas pedal and calm down your breath, and eventually the tetany will subside and it will go away. So during the breath work, keep your eyes closed. You can either sit up kind of like in a meditative state or lay down with your arms down. During the portion of the sympathetic portion with the expressing, you may feel the need to kind of like shake or wiggle or move your hands. You can even get on like maybe hands and knees if things get like really intense to where you're feeling like you've got stuff to move. So yeah, I'm really excited for it.
Beautiful.
I think I covered everything. Did I cover everything?
Yes. The first round will be the only round that will cue you to express your body through like sitting up or standing. And then the next 3 rounds, we want you to kind of get more into your body. So we'll cue everything. And this might feel overwhelming for a lot of you, or you're like, wait, what is happening? I promise you.
We'll guide you through
the whole thing. We'll have music, our instruments. Our instruments aren't just instruments. They are healing tools as well. Everything we're using has a vibration that will help move the energy and help call in specific energies. So we're really making sure to use instruments during specific times that are specifically helpful for whatever it is that we're moving. If there's a potential, so the beautiful thing about breath work is it actually has a potential to release your natural DMT from your pineal gland, which is the potential of maybe hallucinating, but not in a scary way. It's actually really beautiful. People can have really beautiful visuals, or they can have really profound experiences where they just take themselves to another level. So whatever it is that you're experiencing, please just be curious. Just allow yourself to get curious and allow yourself to go there and know that you're safe and held here. Let's see. Do you want to just have them consent to expressing, other people express, then we'll go?
Yeah. So we're not all in the same room together, but one thing that's a really good practice is for everyone to choose into this experience and to basically say out loud, I allow myself to express, and I allow my neighbors to be able to express themselves, and I can hold space for them. So you can say that out loud, or you can just kind of
raise your hand so everyone can see that we all allow ourselves to express.
Yes, beautiful.
There's no judgment. No one's watching the screen. In fact, if you feel comfortable to allow us to see you in the screen, it will actually help with the energy, moving the energy. So if we can see your bodies and just like really allowing ourselves to witness you, if you want to have the camera on so we can see, it's just a really powerful way for us to feel your energy as well. Okay.
Let's go for it.
Let's do it. So Jeff's going to just go off to the side while he gives me some space so that I can help you guys begin movement. Really helping us get into it. So before we lay down, I actually just want you guys to sit up with me for a minute. And Ashley's on as well. She's my assistant. She'll make sure that everything sounds good for the sound, the music. Just sit in a comfortable seat, maybe half lotus or lotus. just start to notice your breath. That's it. That's all you have to do here. Just roll our shoulders back. Really connecting to our spine here. Maybe you can even move your sick bones. So what you can do is move that beautiful tissue in your ass, right? A little bit over so that your sick bones, which is a part of your pelvis, can really settle into the earth. Notice how when we do that, our pelvis tilts. So our spine strengthens and straightens. Strong, straight spine, our antenna to God, to ethers, and to the ground. And as we do that and roll our shoulders back, we can even start to roll out our wrists. And you don't even have to really keep your eyes open. You can even just express yourself and move the way you want, maybe rocking back and forth. You can even swerve your body. If you're done with your wrists, I actually want you to place your hands on your knees. And just going to the right, I want you to just move the top of your body over your knees and back. And what we're doing here is we're really starting to activate our kundalini, our chi, our energy from our sacral, from our energy spine. And what we're also doing here is we're telling the ground, the earth, hey, we're about to do some beautiful work here. And while we do that, and while we cue that, and while we feel that, I want you guys to imagine those roots, the roots from your sick bones. Just imagine them sinking deep into the earth. Remember, we do that so that we can ground into Mother Earth to feel her energy, to help her or help us connect with her so she can help us alchemize the energy that we're going to move today. Just stop in the center here, take another inhale, and go to the opposite side. And not only is Mother Earth going to help us alchemize here, but she's also going to help us feel safe. We're going to feel grounded and present here. Just really being slow and intentional. And just reminding you that we might go a little over time today. So just preparing your nervous system so that you're not worried that if once it hits 11 a.m. or wherever it is, whatever time it is that you're in your time, that you're not stressed to go. And come back to your spine here. And now we're just going to go forward and back. Almost like a seated cat-cow. So we're just lifting our chin on the inhale to the sky and really opening our hearts, and the exhale folding in. We're just really stretching our spine here. And inhale, pulling forward, using our hands as leverage. And exhale, contracting. Inhale, expanding, and just noticing even the difference of how it feels from expansion to contraction. And inhale forward. And exhale back. Coming back to center. We're just going to roll our necks out slightly, really, really, really gently and slow. Sending our left ear to our left shoulder. Making it a dance. A dance with your neck. A dance with your spine. Feeling the cracks, hearing the movement, coming back to center and doing it the opposite side. Really making sure your shoulders are drawn away from your ears, your chest is back while you do this. Beautiful. Whenever you feel complete on both sides, come back to center with me. We're just going to inhale our hands, our arms out, around, and up. Oh, just notice how that feels. Drawing your shoulders away from your ears, your shoulder blades down together. Maybe twisting your wrists at the top. Just noticing your hands. Bringing your hands close together and feeling the energy between them. On your next exhale, just drop your right hand down and send your body over to the right. A deep side bend in your left side. Really feeling that stretch here. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, off to the left. And inhale to center. We're going to do that again, but can you go a little deeper this time, placing your forearm on the ground, maybe lifting up your knee a little slightly. Just really exaggerating here. Inhale. Come to center and off to the opposite side. This time we're going to add a little bit of a forward sweep. So on the left side, moving to the right, I'm just want to have you crawl your hands forward. Over to the right side, bringing it up to the right. And exhale back to center. And over to the left, one more time. Coming back to center, we're gonna roll over our knees to our hands and knees. Now we're just gonna do a couple cat-cows. So if you've never done one, all you have to do is just draw your belly in really, really, really high, tucking your chin in. Inhaling here and exhaling, pulling your belly to the earth, your chin to the sky. And inhale, take your own cat and cows here. And exhale and inhale. Taking it on your own time. Adding a little bit more movement here. Maybe drawing your shoulder and your hips together. Maybe circling your hips, really feeling some extension. Maybe you can find some movement in your fingertips. On your next exhale, I want you to untuck your toes and draw your hips down onto your heels to child's pose. Really sending the arms out long, placing your third eye on the mat or the ground, wherever it is. Just breathe here. Maybe you open your hips a little more, drawing your belly down deeper to the earth. Beautiful. Telling yourself, reminding yourself that you're safe here. Inhale, come back to your hands and knees and untuck your toes. And just very gently, we're gonna go to a very gentle down dog. So sending your hips up to the sky, pedaling out your feet, drawing your belly in, your gaze towards your navel. I'm gonna shake your head yes and shake it no. Inhale and draw your weight towards your hands and bring your toes or your heels to the sky. Exhale, really settle into your down dog here. On the next inhale, gaze towards your hands, just gently walk towards your hands. Just going as slow as you need. And once you're in a forward fold, I want you to just grab opposite elbows. Or you can grab the back of your neck and just sway here. Just noticing. Placing your hands at your shins. Inhale and halfway lift. Finding some straightness in your back. Exhale, lower. Inhale, very slowly, one vertebrae at a time. Use your arms out, around, and up for mountain pose. Just noticing the strength in this posture. Stay standing, and with your hands, place them in prayer and let them guide your heart down to your heart. Taking a big inhale in here. Exhale. Allowing yourself to be ready. So wherever you're at from this space, maybe gently guide yourself back down to a seat. Maybe you start standing. And let us begin. Let us begin our breath.
Beautiful. Let's go ahead and we'll begin our breath by inhaling in through our mouth. Fill the belly. And then exhale. Find your rhythm, find your pace. Big inhale in through the mouth. Fill that belly. Let it out. Keep your pace, keep your rhythm, keep it going. Big inhale in through the mouth. And then big exhale. Excellent. Perfect. Remember to focus on filling your belly. Lift it. Lift that hand away from your belly. Good practice is to even place your hand on your belly and focus on pushing it away. Really fill the belly. Beautiful. Take this time to find a pace, find a rhythm that works for you. Big inhale in through the mouth. Really fill the belly. And then clear it out. Think of this breath as allowing yourself to clear and to make space. Take a big inhale and bring that breath all the way down to your hips. Gather what's there and let it go. Continue to inhale in through the mouth. Draw it all the way down to your hips. Sweep up, gather up whatever's sitting there and let it go through your mouth. This next one, I want you to inhale through your mouth and bring that air all the way down to your knees. Gather up what's in your legs and your knees. Let it out. Excellent. This next one, I want you to breathe in and bring that air all the way down to your toes. Gather up anything along the way and let it go on its way out. Big inhale through the mouth. Fill that belly. Draw that air deep down as far as you can go. Let it go. Take this time to go in and clear, let go, make space.
Trust yourself. Tune into the music. Tune into the music of your breath.
Continue with your pace. Continue with your breath. I want you to focus on clearing moments where you felt powerless. Really breathe in through your mouth. Gather up those moments of powerlessness and let it go. They no longer serve you. Excellent. Remember to close your eyes. You are safe. Take this time to make space. Let go what no longer serves you. Excellent. Keep going. Remember to lift that hand, fill that belly. Draw that air all the way down to your toes. Gather up anything along the way and let it go. Is there any pain in your body that you can gather? Any moments of pain that you can let go and express? Use your breath, clear it out. Picture your breath as like a broom. You're just going in and sweeping it out. Let it go. Beautiful. Take a few more breaths and we're going to enter into our first inhale hold. I'll guide you through this process. All right, we're going to begin with our first inhale hold. So I want everyone to do a big inhale. Hold it for a second. And then exhale. We're going to do another one. Big inhale. Hold that for a second. Let it go. And this is going to be our last one. I want big inhale. And then hold. I want you to hold this inhale as long as you can or as long as you want. And in this moment, I want you to go inward and to think about your limitations. Think about where you're holding yourself back. And you can stay here as long as you need. When you feel the urge or the desire, you can go ahead and find just your normal breathing pace. But we're going to stay here for about a minute. So take your time. Beautiful. Go ahead and find just your normal breathing. Just take a few moments here. Just kind of get ready for this next round. I invite you, if you felt anything, maybe on the verge, take this next round to express and let go. So let's go ahead. We're going to go back in. Big inhale in through the mouth. Exhale through the mouth. And I invite you, if you want, you can go ahead and lay down, but continue to really focus on feeling that belly. So take this moment to get into your rhythm, to get into your pace. Feel the belly and let it out. Big inhale. Feel that belly, push that hand away, exhale.
Allowing yourself to express however you desire. Laughing, crying, raging. Really go there. This is the last round to feel it. Releasing what no longer serves you. Releasing where you gave your power away. Releasing where you feel powerless. Your own pace.
Beautiful. Keep going with your rhythm. Keep going at your pace. Really focus on feeling that belly. Use your breath to gather up anything that maybe feels like something you no longer want. Use your breath and let it go. Clear it out. Make space. I invited you to think about your limitations and where you're holding yourself back. Use your breath and go gather those things up and let them go. Let them free. Those limitations that we hold on to, those doubts, those false beliefs no longer serve you. Express, let it go. Beautiful. Continue with your breathing. Big inhale. exhale, letting go what no longer serves you. Get curious with what's happening inside your mind and your body. You feel the need to cry, to scream, to laugh. Get curious.
This is where we reclaim our power. This is where you reclaim your power. Using your breath. Removing spaces. Memories. Feeling places in your body that maybe you've never felt before. Allowing the oxygen to go there and then allowing your exhale to send it away.
Beautiful. Keep with your rhythm, keep with your pace. Big inhale, big exhale. On this next inhale, bring it all the way down to your hips, and then let it go. The next one, bring it down to your knees, down into your legs. Gather everything up and let it go. And finally, bring it in all the way down to your feet. Deep down all the way to your toes, and on the way out, gather everything up you want to let go of. Let it go.
Keep going. Keep breathing.
If you're feeling a tingling in your face, you can just ease up on the breathing.
Discomfort in your throat, feeling a lump in your throat, how do you wish to express it? Is now the space and the time to rage, to cry, to laugh?
Take a few more breaths and we're going to enter into our next breath hold.
Going. We're almost there. You're so close. Give yourself a little bit longer.
Keep going, keep expressing, keep releasing.
Just a few more breaths. Keep going. You're almost there.
All right, let's go ahead and we're going to enter into our next inhale hold. So follow along with me, do a big inhale. Hold for a second, and then exhale. We'll do it another time. Big inhale. Hold. Now exhale. And then our last one, big inhale. And then hold. Hold there for as long as you want. Now, while you're here, I want you to picture your power. What does your power look like? What does it feel like? And just sit there with that. Stay here. Go inward. Hold your breath as long as you need, as long as you want. When you feel the call, you can go back to your normal breathing pace. Beautiful. Find your normal breathing pace. You can go ahead and take a breath. And in a few seconds, we're going to enter into our next rounds. And this time what I want you to do is I want you to inhale in through your nose, big inhale in through your nose, and then a nice easy exhale out through your mouth. So do that, big inhale in through your nose, this is where we get to calm our bodies. You just released, expressed, felt things, and now we get to fill that space that we made. So inhale in through your nose, and exhale out through your mouth. And on this next inhale, I want you to breathe in what power feels like to you. Breathe that in. Perfect. And on this next inhale, take a breath, a big inhale in through your nose of what power feels like to you, and fill your body with that. What does your power feel like? What does it look like? Breathe that in. Continue with your pace, with your rhythm. Remember to focus on inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. You'll find that your body's going to start relaxing and getting more comfortable. This right now is a beautiful time to fill our mind and our bodies with what it is that we desire. What do you desire? Breathe that in. Excellent. Continue to fill your body with the air and the breath and the oxygen from your nose. Fill your body with love. What does love feel like? Fill your body with that feeling. Continue to focus on big inhale in through the nose. Bring that breath all the way down to your hips. Fill that area that we cleared and made space. Fill that space. Fill it with what you desire. And on this next breath, bring it all the way down into your legs, down to your knees. Excellent. And then finally bring it all the way down to your toes. Fill your body with that love, the love for yourself, for your unique essence. your unique frequency. Fill your body with that. Keep going. Keep with your breath. Be intentional with what you're filling your body with your breath. Focus on what you want to bring in. What goals do you have? What is it that you wish and you desire? Breathe that in. Continue with your breath. Be here. Big inhales through the nose and exhales through the mouth. Allow your body to relax and to calm down. Allow yourself to repattern, to reprogram. Beautiful. We're going to be here for just a little bit longer before we enter into our breath hold. So keep with your pace, keep with your rhythm. Inhale in through the nose, out through the mouth. Beautiful. Keep going, keep going. With your pace. All right, we're going to enter into our next breath hold, and this one's going to be an exhale hold. So we're going, follow me, we're going to do a big inhale in through our nose, and then exhale out through your mouth. Hold that for a second. We'll do it once more. And then exhale. And last one, do a big inhale. And then exhale. Let it out and hold. Hold here.
Notice how long you feel like you can hold. Notice what happens when you trust your body over your mind. Stay in this essence, this ecstasy. Notice the peace, the power. Whenever you are ready, release your hold, but not until you're ready. And when you have released, allow yourself to just breathe normally, and we're going to go into our last round. So whether you're with us or not, stay there. When you're ready, start to inhale deeply through your nose and out your mouth. One last moment for you to come back, for you to remember. Inhaling deeply through your nose and loudly out your mouth. What sounds want to be released? What relief? Keeping your eyes closed, stay with me. As we connect to more of our power. Now with your body in a space of peace. Now with your body in a state of rest and stillness. I invite you to go deeper. And count down to 5 to 1. And as I count down, I invite you to go to a place, a time in the past when you felt powerful. 5, 4, going deeper and deeper to that place. 3, finding it exactly in its essence. 2, and 1, in that space of power. Where are you? Who are you? Witness. Witness you in her full essence, in her full power, in her full wisdom and magic, embodying the sacred rebel within her. What are you seeing? Where are you? This powerful being in front of you, she has a message. And as you continue to inhale through your nose and exhale out your mouth, you reconnect to her. What does she say to you? There you are. Here I am. We are here together. I remember. Allow yourself to be there for a moment with her. She has a message for you. What is it? And you have a message for her. Embodying she shows you the elements within you, that earth body, the air mind, Keep breathing. Keep connecting to her. Your womb. Your fire. There she is again. 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 You smile at each other and laugh. How silly. How silly of us to forget. How silly of us. And you remember. You remember how to get her back and how to connect to her again through your earth, your air, your water, and your fire. Through your body, mind, and your soul, and your womb. There you are again. You embrace each other, taking a minute to wrap your arms around you, just as if you're wrapping your arms around her. And in that moment of embrace, you allow yourself to just come back to a natural breath. Feeling more fully in yourself than ever before. And as you do so, just laying here, feeling the ecstasy of your power, the ecstasy of who you are. Yes, there she is. Sitting in the essence of that, of you. Gently, very gently waking up your body. Maybe just tingling your fingers, counting back up from 1 to 5, allowing you to just gently wake up. And as you do, If you're laying down, rolling on your left or your right side, whichever you feel called to, your masculine or your feminine, in the fetal position, cradling your new self, your rebirth, the powerful one that you are. And when you're ready, just allowing yourself to very gently sit up if you feel called. If you're still in this essence, stay there. Keeping your eyes closed if you wish. Placing your hands in your heart center. Noticing the difference of who you are now. Placing your palms at your heart center. Raising them up to your third eye for kind thoughts. Down your lips for kind words. Down to the center of your chest for kindness. Always to yourself first. For power, always to yourself first, then to others. You are rare, a diamond. There is no one like you. You are never too much and always enough. You are earth, air, water, fire together. And once you remember that, your power is limitless. My light and love honors, sees, and never compares the light and love within you. Namaste. Being so gentle with yourself as you coming out of this beautiful experience. If you feel called to share, maybe write that in the comment section and I'll call on you. But until we have somebody, I feel really honored and grateful that Sacred Rebels is open again for 2024 to bring this modality, bring this work, to women. Whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you have nothing to do with breath in your business, connecting to yourself deeper and learning about that is so important, is so essential. And what a gift it is that I've been able to create this alongside my gorgeous husband. While also he was working his corporate job and I did it with a baby on my hip. And now I feel really grateful that I get to bring this modality along with hypnotherapy, astrology, human design, womb wisdom, somatics, to this beautiful container. Okay. Does anybody want to share?
There was someone up.
There's like so many comments. I'm so grateful. You guys are feeling so beautifully fulfilled. I'm so excited for Sacred Rebels. Yeah. Okay, Lindsay, you want to share? Let's see. Where are you, girlfriend? You can unmute yourself.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say I followed you for years and years. And the way that today, I watched the replay this morning of yesterday. So having this right on the heels of that was, I can't even, you don't know that you need something until you experience it. So I have to say, the point of my greatest pain yesterday, or this morning when I was thinking about that, it was when my husband died 5 years ago, and while he was in hospice, I got diagnosed with cancer, and I had a lot of complications, and I had two kids. Oh, my kids were 1 and 4 at the time, and the moment of my greatest pain was I was in the bathtub and I was septic, but I didn't know it yet because I hadn't gone to the emergency room, and I felt very close to dying, but I had my kids and I just couldn't. So I met myself there this morning. I kneeled at the bathtub by myself and I said that everything's going to be okay and you're going to be okay. And then today, someone else, a couple other people at least in the comments had written that their most powerful experience was birth. And the birth of my first daughter was where I was able to go today. And I had so much grief for that version of me because I didn't know all the trauma that was in store. But I feel like, again, the version of me there that I met today was almost able to meet with the version of me that I met this morning. To say, just to remind her that you are more powerful than you know, and there's so many things that you can overcome. I'm sorry I'm getting emotional, and I just, but that's what I wanted to share.
It's beautiful. Don't ever apologize. Lindsay, I would love to take space to speak your husband's name. Can you tell me what his name is?
Yeah, his name's Brian.
Brian, can you tell me his full name?
Brian Stephen Johnson.
Brian Stephen Johnson. We feel you. We love you. And also, you know, there was a few people that shared their most painful moment yesterday, was surrounded by people that they had lost. So if there's ever moments in this experience that you feel like you are going back to that or you want to be witnessed, you can just please put their names in the comment section so that we can witness them and feel them, because they're all around us. Thank you so much, Lindsay, for sharing such a vulnerable share.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Feeling so grateful for you and so grateful for that and witnessing you in
Likewise.
that. Yeah. Thank you so much. Beautiful. You know, I oftentimes think about when I do these, essentially it's like hypnotherapy, right? But it's group hypnotherapy on the bottom after, you know, we do this sound class or this breathwork class. And we go back to these moments, and I remember specifically as a child always feeling so alone, and then I would close my eyes and pray, and I didn't feel alone. And I'm realizing now that maybe that was me. Maybe that was me coming back to me, saying, you got this. And that's why we do the work, to help ourselves to remember that we've got this. And I see all those beautiful names. Thank you so much for sharing those names in the comment section. I feel them and I honor them, and I witness all of you and all of us that have lost loved ones in the past. I just feel so grateful for this experience and so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for sharing. Beautiful, beautiful. I think it's so important to witness those, our angels and guides and the people that have passed, to really help us anchor into who we are now. So thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much. What a beautiful, beautiful intention, beautiful class. I could feel it. I felt all of you going so deep. We still have one more day tomorrow to really anchor in everything we've been learning, anchor in everything that we've been experiencing. Sacred Rebels, the price doesn't increase till next Thursday, so you guys have time to think about it, to really feel into your power. This is a space not just for entrepreneurs, but for people, anyone coming home to themselves. Yeah. And the winner of the $111 is Macy Reeder. Macy, so you just DM me and I'll get you your Venmo. Thank you all. Like, I can feel, I'm sure you can feel it. Can you guys feel it? Like, feeling this power. And really, none of it is even possible unless you really go there and feel your power. And really, it's beautiful because breath work brought Jeff and I to a space of healing. We brought the spiritual and the earth physical bro cowboy together. And it's such a beautiful way. It's such a beautiful place to do that. So thanks for witnessing us in that. Thanks for witnessing yourselves. I love you all so much. Unmute yourselves. Say goodbye. This recording will be up soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much. It was beautiful.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.